It helps if I put my mic on. Anyways, good evening, everybody. Looking through trying to catch up on the news now. And good evening. Sleepy. Yo. And of course, Lindsay. So earlier, I didn't really have a chance to be posting about it too much. But Charlie Kirk's assassin got found. He's found to be a groifer. That's the right way to pronounce it. So a couple of the things I'm going to be touching on is the obvious one. The comparisons that people were trying to make that it was a trans woman that did it. Twice. Which wasn't the case. And of course, again, a narrative being pushed by the right just to demonize people like me. What a surprise. Like, someone that lives in Seattle that was there all day. And people were using her face as the person that possibly did it. So people found Omar's account and assumed that it was Michaela's just because of photo resemblance, but it was after he changed his username and deleted his account, which brought that forth. And of course, the feds, in their glorious levels of intelligence, used one of her photos as a person of interest instead of, you know, using their brains. It's an amazing thing. And of course, she's gotten death threats because they thought she caused it. Yeah, if a trans woman went to Seattle police every time she got a death threat, then there's not enough police in the world to handle that. And it's an unfortunate fact of life because of how shitty people are. I could kill this music a bit. A little too loud. I could think a little bit better, maybe. But thankfully, her employer, the law firm, gratefully supportive. Heather, how many transphobes do I have to deal with? Hundreds every day I stream. Because I try to keep a little bit more open chat to try to reach to maybe centrists. Not so much right people, because people on the right, just because of how steadfast they are with their beliefs. Love to see them try to argue and talk shit. It's funny though. But it's every day. Let's see. Jessica. But I hope you and Heather are doing great tonight. Yeah, they tried to blame trans people for this, which is the article I'm going over now. And yeah, Wall Street Journal, of course, in their great journalistic integrity report that the ammunition recovered was engraved with expressions of trans and anti-fascist ideology. And New York Times followed up by noting law enforcement sources warned against taking the report as accurate. So, turns out the TRN was, I think, one of the manufacturer labels. There were other things. Chuchis, this isn't a channel to plusterize on. And there were a whole bunch of different sayings that were used in great communities. used within, well, the TikTok generation, shit posting and brain rot. And if I was out of work right now, got injured, and been out of work 2 months, no, I totally understand, Heather. It's nothing required to do, but you being here means a lot. Jordan, good evening. Let's see. Said a vague report became ammunition for political actors. Yep, I've seen that all over the internet the past couple days. Not me drinking a big old thing of Baja Blast. Let's see. And of course, people that the radical trans movement is quote unquote more dangerous per capita than Al Qaeda or Taliban, which, like, Donald Trump Jr. absolutely being full of shit. I can't name, but probably practically every mass shooting in America the past few years, which is complete bullshit. Amia, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. Like, the gun violence archive. Tracking since 2013, so after Sandy Hook. Found that 2 years ago, 0.1% involved with trans shooter. And 96 to 98 have been committed by, guess what? Cis men. And there's a good portion of them that were, guess what? Far-right Nazi radicals. Well, a few streamers I've landed on, I'm actually joining the stream. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate it. So they keep pushing that rhetoric, and they want to erase us from society, and they're trying to use this as a flashpoint. It isn't working. Uncreative, yes. And I will disagree that we've become a hot button issue in the 2024 election. We've been a hot button issue for a very long time. It's just now that we're more out there as trans people, it's an attempt at making us an easy target for right wingers. What loves create division, younger generations isn't more resilient, conservatives. HN, no. They're just, right ring is just getting louder as they're getting closer to their death knells. Like, this is obvious proof that it's the right wing that's creating division, not the left. Now, if we're talking about leftist division within the left and leftist infighting, I can talk about that for a while, but that isn't what we're here for today. Guys, we're about to start war between the right and the left. It's continuing the war. It wasn't started. It's continuing. And it goes back for decades. It's just changing the target of people over that time. Like, gay rights and gay marriage over a decade ago, that was the big fight for marriage equality. Both sides are slaves to the system. So are you saying that as an American or someone that lives outside the country? I just fucking want to stop people from being themselves. Because it goes against their quote-unquote biblical scripture and Puritan values. With all the parties there, why would they decide this? Ricky, it's a common joke within my circles that there's no fighting left, like leftist infighting, just because of things being disagreed upon, things being debated upon, and it's a meme at this point. Mega Verm, no, is a griper, which is part of Nick Fuentes' group, which are alt-right, which is a sanitized term for neo-Nazi. So, wrong. Gotcha. That explains that, Phaser. Leftist debate? Maybe. I'll back. Andrew, try that again in a coherent thought. I appreciate it. Thank you. Scapegoating is just been intensified over the years. We're finding they might get shot by, they shoot their own people. Yeah, they do shoot their own people. Cheesy, it's called curating a live chat. If you don't like it, go to a different political live stream. That's all I can really say, because if people are being indecent or straight up asshats in chat, they don't belong here. We're trying to go for civil. Far right, yeah, Jessica. Antifa? No, Adam. That is provably false. It's coming. I don't want anyone to get assassinated. It's okay for if it's okay for someone to shoot Charlie Kirk, then it becomes okay to shoot anybody in the left wing. Now assassinations is just how we treat politics in this country. It's not a new thing. It's not a recent thing. It's not just now happening thing. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, several other civil rights people during the last century were assassinated by the right wing, by feds, and like it's not new. It's supposed to be a team, make the country even. We don't have to agree on everything. It's not the act of being trans, but the ideological that are both from societal ones. Like, see, the quote-unquote transgender ideology is something that was made up by right-wing religious people because it's something they don't agree with, even though that trans people have existed for millennia. Keanu, you make a mockery of the name you use. That's all I can say. The thing is that the guy who got shot, kids out in the middle of the war getting murdered. Yeah. Let me say it like this. Free Palestine. Art. Seinfeld sucks. Get over yourself. Atlantic Gaming. I am not a government body. So, like, freedom of speech is not an inherently guaranteed thing, especially if you're being a knobhead. Adam, why do you make that sound so badass? Wrong. Only looks. Okay, since you keep peddling absolute mindless bullshit, Keanu, no. Like, you can't cope with reality. I ain't gonna bother. Corn. He was not. He was a griper. Like, you can easily look this up. Don't be willfully ignorant. Derek, are you she, her? Freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence. Exactly. Hate speech is not free speech. So gripers hated people like Charlie Kirk because of the fact that he wasn't conservative enough and called him a fascist for not aligning with MAGA values. Use your brain. Come on. I believe in you. Show us a clip of Charlie's hate speech. The one where the incident happened? No. Okay, so Griper. It was started with a branch of MAGA by Nick Fuentes. Anyone remember him? Online speculation, yeah, and accused people of like Charlie Kirk being insufficiently radical enough. And Kirk was frequently attacked from the right for being too moderate compared to them. Corn, you just keep arguing in bad faith. No, and I will say this one more time. People arguing in bad faith are not going to have the option to be asking in here or business. Let's see some links to that. No, Adam. Stop projecting. Girl, you know nothing about us. Feel awful. Mm-hmm. I'm sure. I'm a woman. You say stuff about disabled people, or am I misremembering? You know, that's... See, I tried to avoid Charlie Kirk stuff because of how hateful he is, especially towards disabled people, towards... God, not... Fuck. Towards queer people, towards Jewish people. Ragers for Charlie's family. What? Glenn, no. Why would they assassinate someone who wasn't in line with them than someone who isn't completely opposed to them? You could ask other gripers, I guess? I don't know. But yeah, gripers are like incel Nazis. You use Red Pill as your username, but it stands for estrogen. Congrats, you played yourself. My views on his death is... It's fucked up that it happened. But apparently I have extreme hate. That's news to me. Wall Street Journal source, yeah. Steven Crowder. More people coming around to the fact that trans people are hot. The gay cat boy. Rifter. What the fuck? JT? Okay. This isn't airport. You don't have to announce your departure, sweetie. I mean, this is genocide, but I love America. I think we need to take care of our own. See, U.S. has interfered with quite a bit across all the world, especially with the CIA. And while all the weapons going to Israel, they're aiding in Palestinian genocide. So, like, it'd be nice if those weapon shipments would stop and all that money going to them, but that's not going to happen. Dogs of War, do you not hear what you are saying by calling me an abomination? Do you have no cognitive function at all? Come on. I'm going to have a very dark joke. And I know people are not going to like it, but you know what? Charlie Kirk was worse. Because I know right-wingers do the same shit to trans people that are no longer alive. Am I natural? Yeah, these are natural fur. Sam. No, I don't call for the destruction of that country. Derek, I'm trying to keep an open dialogue is the big thing because I'm trying to reach across more towards center people. I do the same thing with the Facebook page I run. There's a lot of people that are on the right that comment and rage because, like, they get very upset like they are on stream. I make fun of them. It's my prerogative, and I move on. Thoughts on Jesus? Or Jesus? Which one? Pick one. Okay, so you're commenting transphobia, dogs. Yeah, bye. Can I play Taxman on the Apple II computer? What? I gotta look that up. Oh, it's a Pac-Man clone. I can put that under consideration. Yeah, Marcel. I will show as much empathy for Charlie Kirk as the right did for Chloe Segal and Celadines. Yeah, like I remember Chloe. She went through hell. Even when we were dating, she went through hell, and she didn't deserve any of that. Do you think the assassination does more bad to the trans community? Given the narrative the right has tried to push, especially with this most recent shooting, they wanted to damage us, but reality is that it wasn't a trans person that did it. It was another right-winger. Proof he wasn't a leftist. He was a Nick Fuentes follower and fanboy. Like, what else more do you need? It was actually most sad. What? I remember hearing some of that speculation before the shooter was found. Let's see. Violence and hate. Yeah, nothing about guns ever about them. So the old pics where he's dressed up as Trump cosplay for Halloween, all the guns that he's been around, how his family is very religious. Leftists are communists? Not necessarily. James, read a book. Read that's how they're different. Yeah, he has a Republican background and is religious. Like, his father, minister for fuck's sakes. What COD am I playing tonight? I'm thinking MW3. Joel, it's hard to keep up with some of this stuff. Skeptic, yes, but then again, his history is already showing that that is not really the case. Uh-huh. I've known plenty of right-wingers that have cross-dressed. Like JD Vance, for example. This is the biggest one. Your name's Ricky Spanish. Are you not entertained? Do I think the killing was justified? No. JD Vance is totally gay. That's something to maybe explore for a future talk stream. Cash, did I say that? No. Okay. So his custody family turned him in. The engraving, so that is some TikTok brain rot. Like the 500 kilo bomb from Helldivers 2? What the fuck? TK, let's see some actual evidence on that. Practically online, yes. Anti-fascist, no. Bro, James, calm down. Like, spamming the same exact thing is not gonna be really much of anything for you. In Valhalla. I'm apparently streaming and live. That's news to me. Baked Angler. That makes you one of them. So, congrats. Welcome to... I can't say that on here. Damn. That's unfortunate. Uh-huh. Bailey, yes. Being hostile in that. Yeah, Shav, I'm trying my best. Well, like, most of the people that are talking are just chilling in here. So, like, stats pulled out of your ass?
Director announcing that a suspect is in custody, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson of Utah. And we've learned a lot in that news conference. And while that was on, we also received the mugshot from this morning. I want to get Tom Winter in here. He's our national law enforcement and intelligence correspondent. And there was a lot of information, including how it is that authorities became aware of this person. It sounds like someone turned him in. A member of a family, the suspect spoke to a member of family who reached out to a family friend who called the sheriff's office.
That's exactly right, Savannah, and consistent with some of the reporting we were hearing earlier this morning. And the information, according to the governor, is that this person said that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident. This information was then relayed to police. Apparently, in the course of this investigation, they were actually able to find his car in surveillance video of that, and they see him wearing one type of clothing. Then he changes into the dark clothing. The images.
Abdul, reporting the stream is not going to do anything.
We've seen over the past 24 hours, the shooting happens, and then he changes back into the original set of clothing that he arrived at the university in. Well, they said that when investigators in the early hours of this morning arrived at his home, apparently he was wearing the same type of clothing that he was wearing when he arrived at the campus on the day of the shooting. On top of that, they said that there was a roommate of his who he also had been messaging, and the messages referenced the weapon specifically, referenced the fact that it was wrapped in a towel. That's something investigators have been telling us about. The fact that it was in a wooded area, and that there will also be engravings on the casings of the ammunition.
And a scope on top of them.
And a scope on top of it.
So a couple of the messages were homophobic. At least I know the one was homophobic, the other one was transphobic. So obviously a lefty would be homophobic and transphobic. Obviously. All right, thank you for all the subs over the past couple minutes. Did the FBI do nothing other to arrest him? Yes, Rifter. Leftists to blame. Yeah, a right-winger that did it.
All consistent with the
obviously
information
leftist.
we've been hearing for the past several days, and now the governor and investigators saying, no, in fact, it's one and the same thing.
It sounds like all but a confession to the roommate as well, although the roommate thought it was a joke, according to the investigation.
Apparently initially thought it was a joke, and now investigators think it's anything but.
Tom, let's talk a little bit more about these casings, and maybe we just try to characterize some of what the investigators claim that they have found while we try to figure out exactly what was meant by some of these casings and what was inscribed on these casings.
Sure. So top line on this is that there's a real anti-fascist sentiment that's consistent with some of the information that we learned in the press conference, that apparently recently this individual, Tyler Robinson, had been talking about the fact that they had an issue with Kirk and had become more political recently. According to the information shared at the press conference, these engravings reference a whole host of things. We're still in the process going through it, but like I said, he says in one spot, "Hey fascist!" exclamation point, catch. In other words, to catch the bullet is what is referenced. The governor clarifying that later. There were a number of unfired casing rounds, one saying, "Oh, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao."
A right-wing message that was truncated from a anti-fascist message from back in the day.
There was another message referencing, apparent reference to law enforcement. So, look, Putting it all together, we're going to need to do a lot more research as far as the specific ideology here. But it's clear, and again, according from what the governor said, that Robinson apparently mentioned to a family member, a family friend, that Charlie Kirk was coming to the university.
And then the other one being the, was it the 50 or 500 kilo bomb access code for Helldivers was on one of the other casings.
They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had, and a family member.
I mean, if we're gonna go on, Shooter was definitely a Reddit mod. TikTok brain rot is definitely one of the things. You could say quote unquote Discord mod, quote unquote Reddit mod. He was chronically online. That is fact. Ugh.
Also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate. Again, all of that coming from the governor and officials at this press conference.
We don't know whether it appears from our initial searches that there's not a criminal record.
Originally,
here for
it
this
wasn't,
individual.
but people within the right spheres have been using it as an attack on left people. So
we don't know a
try
lot
again.
about his background, but we've talked a lot about that single deadly shot that was taken from a distance of 200 yards, which would suggest some experience with firearms.
Certainly some experience with firearms.
Yeah, family turned
nobody
them in.
just buys this gun, sets up on the roof, and is able to conduct a shot along the lines
Chicken,
of
yes,
what
they have.
people are told in military and law enforcement training, which is high center mass. And that's exactly, unfortunately, what we saw earlier this week. So I think we are asking questions if there is a military record here. We are asking questions about his background. To your point, Savannah, there's nothing that sticks out as far as a criminal record. We're able to see those generally pretty quickly, but sometimes those records could be held under seal, too. We'll want to look for that.
But, Tom, your team has been able to determine that there was a connection between this 22-year-old and the campus itself.
Yeah, apparently we have some information in that he may have attended at least one semester there, and we're going to try to get some more information on that as well, Craig. Again, though, it doesn't seem like he had any specific issue with the university.
Okay, so the fascist, catch this fascist, is something is said in Helldivers. So guess what? I'm right again.
Family member talks about the fact about Charlie Kirk, this becoming more political in recent years. We did get some additional detail on the rifle. It's a Mauser Model 98 36 caliber bolt action rifle. The question I would have is, did anybody buy this for him? Could that have been an illegal purchase?
Is this like a hunt for those of us who aren't?
Sure.
The speculation that it could have been an illegal purchase, I highly doubt, given how the household were really huge gun enthusiasts.
And I confess, I don't know a lot about this kind of weaponry. Is that a hunting rifle?
It
What
is a hunting rifle. It's the exact type of rifle that you want to use for long distance hunting. Very.
So the transphobic writing on the casing, notices bulge, oh whoa. Something that's been used in... was something that started in like furry communities, which are very queer accepting. But right-wingers have been trying to use that phrase as a dog whistle to point out trans people in like crowds and shit, unfortunately. And I hope the furry communities don't let them take that shit, because you know what? Call me a furry degen. I don't give a shit, because I am.
Stable to carry out a shot like that. Do want to note the governor said we do not believe that there'll be any other arrests at this time. Noted that obviously the investigation is ongoing and we should see
retaliation. So Nancy Mace was calling for leftist blood back when this first happened. They didn't know the suspect. Now it's thoughts and prayers for him for the evil deed. Nothing going on about leftists. All the big name people going on that went on about saying that leftists do it and there needs to be retribution, deleting their tweets faster than the feds can delete Trump's name from the Epstein list. And that's a fact. Yeah, Michael, he lived by what he said. To quote Charlie, it's unfortunate that some people have to die for the Second Amendment for it to stay as a thing in the U.S. And he was one of those people that was one of those unfortunate costs, using his own words. I know there's Milosh, it's definitely newer stuff. Some of the stuff I didn't even know about until I was starting to look into there. Brandon, that was taking one of his quotes regarding Second Amendment deaths. Let's see if I can pull that up. Okay. I know some people probably don't like Snopes, whatever. But some gun deaths worth it in order to save have the Second Amendment. His own words. Rico. Whole bunch of people associate with Epstein. Why won't they release all of it? I don't give a shit if it hits Bill Clinton. Like, he deserves to go down for that. Yeah, and he even said that empathy is not a natural thing. Like, that is not a normal thing to say. Pure. Lead by example. Marcel, meow. Sonny, these are easily searchable quotes from him and words that he's said. Like, you have Google right in front of your hands. You can do that. Rico, if it takes down shitty people, so be it. I don't give a shit. Yeah, like, it's easy to look this stuff up. Gus. Do it yourself. You have the fingers on the phone more than likely. You can just open up a browser window. But you want to be contrarian. Spaghetti sub. Depends on the sauce. Untrustworthy sites. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of them. It's unfortunate. Okay, let's continue on with this.
The specific charges as early next week. Of course, there could also be federal charges here. We'll just have to see what develops over the coming days.
All right. Tom Winter, it would seem as if investigators have spent the last 24, 48 hours just using a lot of video evidence to build this timeline.
Yeah, it does seem like it's all derived from the timeline at this point and from the video. Obviously, that helps them make the case. A bit of a troubling trend out of this. You know, we saw it with Luigi Mangione, according to our reporting. The recent shooting in Minneapolis at a church there involving school children, and now Tyler Robinson.
And that school shooting it's still in the news cycle, but it's not something huge because of what's happened. Marcel, yes, you are free to join. I didn't even see you join. Yeah. Nacho, I'm now just seeing what you're talking about, so let's see if even YouTube can show me. Okay, so let's see. Charlie Kirk on empathy. I can't stand the word empathy, actually. I think it's made up. New age term that does a lot of damage. Like, you... They're in... Yeah, he is a fan of Fuentes. Part of the Groiper movement. Like, I've said this numerous times already. Is that why another right-winger did a shooting? Just like with the one school shooting the other week?
Today's chat's crazy.
It always is.
But not this crazy.
I honestly expected it.
I didn't, to be honest, because I haven't seen the craziness yet, and now I have.
Fucking horseshit.
Huh?
Just ads and ad blockers and all that shit.
Tonight, after a manhunt that lasted just 33 hours, police say they've caught the suspect who assassinated conservative activist
You know, the one
Charlie
thing I
Kirk.
never understand when it comes to
22-year-old
YouTube. Like, I
Tyler
understand if
Robinson, arrested for
YouTube
suspicion
has,
of aggravated
you
murder
know, an
and
issue with
other
ad
charges.
blockers, but it doesn't have to
Authorities
get to
say
a
his
point you
family
have to,
turned
like,
him in.
A family member of
do
Tyler
some extra
Robinson
shit because it
reached
makes no
out to
fucking
a
sense.
family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information.
Like, if
It's
you didn't
crazier
like
when
ad,
things like this happen because people want to pin us as the bad guys when we're doing the same thing he was. What's
the one thing that'll never make sense to me is, yeah, we have ad blockers.
Oh, hold on, Marcel.
Sorry.
So the furry quotes have been co-opted by groypers to use to point out to trans people. Like, this is so fringe far-right Nazi shit that most of the general public is not going to understand unless that is explained to them. And I don't know if you heard me earlier, but that is objective fact. You could disagree, but it doesn't change that fact. Anais, I'm speaking the truth. Gorillas, most of the mass shootings in this country are by right-wingers. Also objective fact. But a lot of y'all don't want to deal with actual facts. Ace, stop projecting. Let me call the feds on you.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Oh, Robbie, my parents absolutely love me. Don't project your own issues onto me. It gets boring after a while.
Information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident.
Law enforcement sources tell NBC News that family member was Robinson's own father, who contacted a family
If I
friend
pronounced your
identified
name wrong,
as a
I do
minister.
apologize.
And that's when local sheriffs were alerted. Robinson lives in Washington County, Utah, and is currently a student
if I
at
did,
Tennessee
fuck
Technical
yeah.
College, where he's in the electrical apprenticeship
I
program.
like how my Discord just said, looking for an
Video
activity?
from 2021
No.
shows Robinson reading a scholarship letter from Utah State
not.
University, which he attended for one semester.
Approximately $32,000.
Utah's governor says family members told them Robinson recently brought up Charlie Kirk's upcoming visit to the Utah Valley University's campus, saying
Science
he did not agree with him.
mysteries. I
In
wonder
that
if it's
conversation with
on
another family member,
the app.
Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had.
And tonight, police revealing more evidence uncovered in
not
their
an M.
investigation, including taunting inscriptions written on 3 unfired rounds they recovered.
It
One of
is
them reading,
by-
"Hey fascist,
Helldivers reference.
catch," followed by arrow symbols. Another with the lyrics of an anti-fascist song from Italy.
That's a piece of evidence.
Which, again, right-wingers are co-opting to talk shit about leftists,
Evidence
as I
that
mentioned
it
earlier.
is not normal, and so it shows there was some kind of intent there to deliver a message.
Investigators also interviewed Robinson's roommate, who showed them messages they say Robinson wrote on the platform Discord, saying he needed to...
Imogen, the difference, it's more of a change in terminology usage over the past several decades. Like, I still see some older dolls use the word transsexual, and it's what they grew up with, what they were used to with how they describe themselves. And within the past, 20 years, transgender has been the more dominant word for describing people like me.
to retrieve a rifle left behind.
A message referring to having left the rifle wrapped in a towel. The messages also refer to engraving bullets.
Discord tonight saying it has found no evidence that the suspect planned this incident or promoted violence on Discord. This morning, President Trump announcing the arrest.
I think with a high degree of certainty, we have him.
Holy shit, Trump looks like absolute dog shit.
In custody.
Jesus
The head of
Christ.
Utah's DPS telling me their investigation is far
Anthony, thank you for the $20 super chat. Absolutely based. Thank you.
from over.
Is it your belief that Robinson is the sole perpetrator in this case?
We are very confident.
In harmony without hating each other and labeling each other. We all make mistakes. Can't set on one idea. We're all learning and growing every day. Yeah, we are all learning and growing every day. It's how that information is taken, used, applied, put to heart, and unfortunately, there's people that want to see people like me dead.
That Robinson was the only shooter at this scene.
Authorities say Robinson arrived on campus earlier than initially thought at 8:29 a.m. wearing a t-shirt and shorts, only to leave and return in a different outfit. The same one seen in these enhanced photos.
I hate how the sound alerts when it's delayed.
And then again later, when authorities say Robinson ran and jumped off a nearby roof to escape. Authorities say video near the scene shows Robinson drove a Dodge Challenger to the campus. Today at the family home, a Challenger was seen parked in the driveway. Tonight, family, friends, and neighbors left stunned.
And I feel for his mom. I love Amber. She's a great mom, and he has a great dad.
Milo, yes, that is one of the audio notifications for like super chats and donations.
All of it happening as Kirk's body arrived back in his home state of Arizona. Flown on Air Force 2 with Vice President Vance and Kirk's widow, Erica. Seen waving to supporters.
Correlation between Helldivers and right-wing ideology. So, there's media that's out there that's like making light of fascists and are not always obvious but subtle political commentary. Like Helldivers is one. Star Wars is a huge example. Unfortunately, there's people that will glorify the enemy or just glorify murder, death, kill. And they'll just be like, oh, dead fascists. Or the Empire was great. Not realizing it's a critique. Anthony, wait more. Let's send 35 pushes. Oh my god. Thank you, Anthony. Holy shit. Let's fucking go. I'm babbling, but you're listening.
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go.
Democrats are not leftists, unfortunately, and they are center-right as best compared to the world stage. And unfortunately, a lot of Democrats would sooner throw minorities under the bus just so they stay safe. and not have to deal with whatever issues that are bothering other people. All right, Ashley. School shooters. The one that was the detransitioning right-wing Nazi? So another one of right-wingers? That one, or how about the others that are mostly cis men by like way over 90%? And most of them being right-wingers. Or is that something y'all don't want to acknowledge?
As they left the airport, with a growing memorial for Kirk in Phoenix. This
Because
message
I hear
tonight
right-wingers
from
go
the FBI
facts over feelings, and yet y'all can't deal with the facts over y'all's own feelings.
Director.
Lastly, to my friend Charlie Kirk.
Clips, it didn't stop right-wingers from calling feminists feminazis over the past 15 years. Why would they shoot other right-wingers? Because they don't subscribe to their ideas of purity or their ideals of how they need to be more extreme. It happens.
Rest now, brother. We have the watch. And I'll see you in Valhalla.
Morgan joins us now live. Authorities say they have their man, and the governor signaled early on what the punishment could be. Yeah, Tom, the governor has stressed that the death penalty remains on the table here, and it does apply in cases of aggravated
shooter on the 10th, another Nazi. Not surprised, Rifter.
Murder. As for tonight, Tyler Robinson remains inside.
No conservatives and Republicans don't like each other. Possible conservatives and Republicans is the same part of that body. So saying them separately is, I don't know what you're even trying to do.
This county jail being held without bail and should be formally charged on Tuesday. Tom.
In suburban Chicago, a blood-stained car marking a deadly flashpoint in America's immigration raids.
Described Robinson's family is not especially political or religious, saying they're good, down-to-earth people. His father's a minister. How is that not religious? Like, someone explain that to me. Like, I would like to see someone try to explain that to me. Yeah, he was a good kid. It's always, he was a good kid. Quiet, considerate, respectful. No criminal record, unsurprising. Imaging. Two-spirit person, or do you think we have a phase regardless of the chromosomes? I think that would be more of a question to ask a two-spirit person, as they can answer that a lot better than I could. While true, but not a religious family is really stretching it. don't need approval from other people, just be, yeah, that's why I'm just here talking, letting my thoughts flow free high as best I can, and debating a little bit with people as I start to lose my voice again. I'm not political. I love everyone. Why won't my children talk to me? Oh, God. Okay, so first public address. What? Oh yeah, I always talked about that there. Never mind. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Ear Mom. What music is this? This is music I've made. It is available for listening on this channel. If you go to albums, if I remember right. You know, it's been an interesting thing. Sonny, yeah, I'm trying my best. It's sometimes hard to keep up with chat when it's like 300 to 400 people just vibing, some vibing, and a good 100 that are just chatting really fucking fast to the point where I had to introduce slow-mo to curtail spamming. Alright. This is a hell of an image. And it's not even showing it on here. But gripers. Real more. Alright. Enough talking for now. We're gonna be starting up some games. Did I update the day for this? Hold on one moment. Are Mormons the ones that believe in John Smith's fanfiction? Yes. Cash. Google is at your hands. Turn off the AI assist and look it up. I didn't update the day. Damn. So I can't update YouTube stuff with like the title and everything. Fun. Fucking hate Gemini. I was just about to say you hate Geminis. Like, what do you got against me? People like me on the astrological signs. And I'm like, oh, wait, you're talking about the integrated bullshit. My bad. Yeah, Google likes to ask me if I want to turn on enhanced AI stuff, and I'm like, no, piss off. Definitely 90s theme here. Yeah, I was born in the 80s. So there is a lot of stuff that's influenced my music style, including a lot of video game music. Koji Kondo was a major influence. I don't know the names exactly, but Streets of Rage 1. Sonic CD was another huge one. Yeah, somehow Trump returned. Michael, it's been a while since I've studied what Christians would call religious cults. It's been like over 20 years, so I don't remember. Yeah, I've listened to like a lot of synth pop, synthwave before it would be considered video game music. Some metal. I know on my Spotify I listed a lot of my influences. I need to get like an actual post or something that details it instead of just like on that bullshit app, because Spotify steals their artists' money. Tico, yo, what's up? Let me see. Where is my... There we go. When I was a young boy. I think I'm singing that off key. I'll stop to see the marching band. I actually have one of those stylized coats sitting on my recliner right now. Nick, why would you ask something like that? Real question, why would you? And what race do you think I am? Yes, I remember Toonami. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Sorry, I had to. Still doing some Q&A, mostly gaming though. Kurt Cobain. I listened to some Nirvana, but it wasn't until after the fact. I assume it's based on phenotype. That would explain the booty. Neighbors were huge Sega fans. They had the Sega channel. Okay, so a long time ago, this was probably about 15 years ago, I actually launched a tiny little fan site called SegaChannel.net. Just because I thought the idea of that hardware was so fucking cool at the time. And I used it as a IRC server. I miss having that domain. Trying to open mic to off. Pop this open. And hopefully, fingers crossed, when I get paid from YouTube in like a week for last month, I can get my estrogen ordered. Justin, hello. I unfortunately never had the chance to see Gundam Wing. My first one was G Gundam. And even though people don't regard that as one of the greats of Gundam, I still enjoyed the fuck out of it. I've only really seen G Gundam all the way through, and Gundam Seed. I've seen bits and pieces of the original Gundam, and long time ago I've seen Char's Counterattack. I do have it on DVD. I'm probably going to pop it in one day and do a watch party on the community Discord. Yep. Direct-to-TV game vote. It was fucking amazing, and I wish I could have had that, but I didn't have a Sega back then. Alright, so we need specialists. Oh, Pack-a-Punch. And special. Okay, cool. Well, you're not familiar with all the different Gundams and Armor Gundam Wing 0? Gotcha. Timmy, someone about to play zombies. Just chilling here with someone that's probably questionably agitated for no real reason. Okay, Spinal Husk. There's Nintendo all the way too. Yeah, so the very funny thing, the very first thing I ever played on, 1991 at a Walmart demo kiosk on a Sega Genesis was Sonic the Hedgehog. First console I owned 2 years later was a Game Boy 93 for Christmas. Still got it. Still got my copy of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Very fun game. If you haven't played it, it's really good. Then I got a Commodore 64. And then an Atari 2600. So I was doing retro game as a kid before it was fucking cool. And funny thing, so because I am a mall era kid, I got into documenting old dead malls and shit because of the memories of going to Lincoln Mall in Illinois as a kid and seeing it close down on videos before its demolition really stirred something in me. That's how I got into exploring abandoned buildings too. Never had the chance to really go back to Lincoln Mall except to show the Carson Pier Scott that was still standing. Made me really sad. Still does. Part of my childhood, obviously. Old school thick Game Boy with the 4AA batteries? Yes. Nintendo Super Mario Duck Hunt Starter Pack with the Zapper and the 2 controllers. Michael, give me one moment. I will be right back. I'm not from Chicago Heights. No, not Chicago Heights. But I am from Illinois. You got your NES from KB Toys? Nice. So, I actually have a Sega watch that I got from a KB Toy outlet. This was Orland Park. And eventually got a whole bunch of baseball cards that were from like 1989, brand new. And my box copy of Greatest Hits Vectorman I paid $1 for. Did I live close to Urbana? No. I've been out to Urbana a couple times though, but I still have my Zapper from when I got an NES at a garage sale for $4. Yep. Lincoln Mall closed in 2014 and was successfully explored by, I think, John Rev, Anthony Charles, and a couple of the other people, earlier people in the Dead Mall scene. Back then. They done a lot of great content covering that place back then. Yeah, the early malls in my lifetime were Park Forest, which got demalled. Is more used for what, the city center now? Lincoln Mall, which is gone. Brementown Mall in Tinley Park, which is long gone now. It's now a supersized Menards. I remember being eventually taken over by Menards, and the last bit of the mall being open was just a corridor featuring a dance studio, closed storefront, an arcade, and the matinee theater. The dance studio left probably like 1999, 2000. The arcade left 2000, and theater closed down in 2001. Really weird to hear all these names, honestly. It's nostalgia. Then Orland Park Place up in Orland Hills. Orland Park, I can't remember. Is it Orland Park? I think so. Which got demalled. Still has the general structure there, just like with how that Menards is. But a couple of the stores took up the space from like Montgomery Wards. And that's the only one I can really remember going through. Still having memories of that. Marshall Fields. Getting Frango mints from that Marshall Fields with the family. Yo, Big Rock. Save big money at Menards. It probably is. Then Orland Park Mall, which is still open. I think it's still owned by Simon, but I know that's been in decline the past several years. Let's see. The one in Bourbonnais. Bradley Bourbonnais. Bella. Wow, I can't remember the name of my hometown mall. Holy shit. But it's one in Bradley. It was built in the 90s, and oh, this closed. Holy shit. It is sick. Anyways. And it's still struggling to stay open. I think the only store anchored left is the movie theater, since the Sears closed, the JCPenney closed, the Carson Pirie Scott, both locations in the mall property closed. Simpsons Hit and Run, PSG Black, Resident Evil 411. Nice. I didn't get a PS2 till I think 2005, 2006. And I got it used at a game store. So I could play KOF 11 and play my PlayStation 1 games. That's the way things go. Yeah. And like, in my years out here in Georgia, I've documented some of the malls closing and stuff, like North Point Mall with the Sears closing, the JCPenney closing, Gwinnett Place Mall going back to 2017 when I started my Dead Mall adventures in earnest. It was a huge focus for this channel for a long time. I've got like 5-6 videos on just that mall alone, with a lot of coverage from when Netflix used part of the mall for filming for Stranger Things Part 3. I even got some props from that set. Hey, yo. This is COD Zombies. And play from... Yes, this is Modern Warfare Zombies. And... Hello? Hello? Okay, y'all can hear me. So, my game just crashed. I think. Ugh. Oh, that just ruined my vibe. I understand it's modern gaming. Yeah. That just ruined my vibe. That operator's been built up for like a good year. No, Bella. Now I just gotta wait for this to unload, and then I can restart. This will take a couple minutes. But yeah. I've done some coverage of North Point Mall, which I've still gotta, like, edit. And... let's see... Town Center at Cobb. Another one that I've covered. Yo, Griff. I really want to, why is my... Okay, we back again? Cool. I think my computer's starting to pitch a fit about things. Yeah, I miss being in Illinois, TBH. The big mall is now just sporadic. Now there's Irondequoit, Melody Center. I really want to get into Irondequoit. Whenever I join you lag really bad and get kicked out of your computer decides to shoot itself. That doesn't happen all the time, Griff. I'm probably going to have to restart my browser. Rochester's not a great city. Yeah, I figured. Need to upgrade. I need to get more RAM. Like, that's going to be the next fundraising thing is RAM. Alright, so I'm restarting my browser. That should free up memory. So I won't be able to see chat for a minute till I open up the widget on here. At least for YouTube. Jesus, whoa, Snowflake, what's up? Hi! Sorry, I was troubleshooting stuff, Snowflake. How are you? I can get DDR4. Rifter, I know it's listed up on my profile information here on the Purple app. I just need to get... Close Firefox, come on. Swearing a piece of shit, come on. Hot tub stream for more RAM. I wish I could. I might try to do an actual poll stream. Extra 6. If it's timed right with my RAM, I've got 32 gigs. I realistically need another 32, so I have 64. Because that's one of my bottlenecks right now. And I hate the fact that DDR4 is getting really scarce again. Dorothy, yo, what's up? $25? Let's see it. North Carolina or Arizona. Yeah, I remember back in the 90s that family friend actually moved out to Arizona and like Why? Wait, is my video delayed? Hold on, let me pull this up so I can copy paste within the computer. I hate how browsers can just tell the computer to eat shit and eat up all the RAM. Like, I went from 76% memory usage to 53, 54 now. It's amazing. Translate how this, but they lost saw the rest of the person. Yes. They did. Why? Okay. Channel. Arizona's way too hot. Yeah. Arizona's... Like, I hate the heat out here in Georgia. I wonder how cool it looked in your 20s. Before estrogen, I did not like what I looked like at all. After, that's pretty cute. I mean, I still am. People thought I was like in my early to mid-teens sometimes. I'm like, in my early... What the fuck? Alright. I don't know if this is going to port my system specs correctly or if I'm going to have the proper text space for this. Yeah, I don't. And I can't stretch the fucking thing. So... Yeah, so what I have is a Asus ROG Strix X470F running a Ryzen 7 5800X. My primary GPU is a 4060 Ti, WindForce 16 gig. My secondary is a GTX 984 gig, which I'm eventually going to have to update anyways. My RAM is G.Skill 32 gig. It's 216.6 DDR4 RAM at 3600 TRZ RGB set. A crap load of drives. I'm running Windows 10. I've got 3 working displays right now. And just my audio hardware. I do need to update it up because my JT4000 micro is dead. Okay, anyways. But yeah, the sticks I'm looking at to match exactly what I have, I think is like $170 off of Amazon. Now, if I could get it to a Micro Center, probably be about the same price, but more than likely they would have it guaranteed. Justin with the 99 cents, thank you. I appreciate that sticker. The only bigness is IOT, Kodak, and Xerox from a point in time, their top 10 most polluted cities around the whole damn world. Yeah. Like Ontario is actually acidic. Yeah, it is Rifter. DDR4 RAM is not being really produced anymore, except for by a couple companies. Might be able to play later tonight if I'm still playing. Okay, sounds good. Back to 75. Look, off. MSS old. Some numbers, and I don't know the CPU. Yeah, this is an AM4 motherboard. So, definitely a bit older now. But still handles a lot of what I can throw at it. This is painful. Oh my. How much do you need for upgrade my age? I'm 39. Let me check. I'd have to log into my email to get the exact specs so I can get a good price. Yeah. I hate that Gmail sorts by most relevant instead of most recent. It's ignorant. Back when AMD was kind of mid, as the kids say. I don't know. I've been an AMD fangirl since 1998. Just give me my fucking Micro Center receipts. God damn. Not me having receipts for balls. There's my looking at my old receipt. 5700 5800X Ryzen 7, $400. Good God, that was back 4 years ago now. With a big ass neck to it cooler. My NVMe drive was apparently 4 years old now. There's my old keyboard. I'm trying to look for what exact RAM I got. Stay with Intel laptop is all AMD and performance, nice price rate. Plus you expect Best Buy, Best DIY, Best. Yeah. Yep, this computer it's a Franken build with some parts going back to 2014, 2015. Mainly the external drive is the last vestige of that. Where is my RAM purchase? Well, I found my motherboard purchase. And the original processor I got for it was a Ryzen 7 2700X. Holy crap. So this current motherboard has been going for about 6 years now. Okay. Let me look this up. Yeah, when I originally bought the RAM, it was $159 before tax. Back in December of 2019. Let me look on Amazon. Okay, I take that back. I'm looking, I think this is the exact same stick that I got off of Amazon for a 32 gig pack is $87. Alright, so this zombies run is a definite wash. Unless that's something I can run with. Yeah. So, after taxes, about $100. Do I have this one done? Hey, Kiana. You want uppies? Okay. But yeah, Big Rock, it's gonna run about $100. Yeah, I know you're happy you got uppies, aren't you? I always forget that you can actually look up challenges for Hi. Wait, I don't have the F-Tac Siege done or the 890. I mean, I guess I could do the hand cannon. Zombies in Spaceland. Yeah, let's do that. Do I have... Damn, that's not...
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street and I know it's better.
What? What? Am I okay? No. $100 tip? What the fuck? Oh my god. And because it was a tip, I could actually purchase this tomorrow when I'm going through shit on Amazon. Fuck! Oh my god, thank you for that. God damn. Whoever did that, thank you. Holy shit. What the fuck? She? What the fuck? Yeah, that is pretty awesome. What the fuck? Y'all are fucking awesome. What the happy horse fuck? Just holy shit. Alright. Now to try to get this regain game going. Uppies again. I was just sitting on the left. Welcome back, Ashley. Oh, you're a good child now, aren't you? Look at this so lucky baby girl. Sitting on the lap, purring, just nice and happy. Little Miss Sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, Miss Baby Girl. I'm surprised Danielle isn't here to see this. Lindsay, you're saying it over me saying a hand cannon. Get your mind out of the gutter, girl. Is that a yes to what, Snowflake?
Watch for Fletcher's mercenaries. Do not allow them to exploit the EZ for their own ends.
Yeah, it's not a bad sight. Two shot. It's not bad. I forgot to apply the camo to the pistol, so... sorry, and I have to see if it's okay. I am currently running MW3, so if you've got that installed and got zombies installed, I'd welcome another person. Oh good, there's a hunt contract right here.
Vehicle marked. Scratch that. Found a contract.
Oh.
Sending coordinates for a heavy hitter from the most wanted list I put together. Take him down.
Where you going,
Coconuts have water in them.
It's a little Sassy Boy. Oh my god.
What's up, host?
I'm still flabbergasted that someone sent a little bit ago $100 so I could upgrade my RAM.
Nice.
Yeah. So how are you?
Currently flying a 737 into Orlando.
Nice.
I'm proud of myself.
Hell yeah. Go get some rest then, Ashley. Yeah, you missed the shit show earlier.
Let me guess, a bunch of, specifically leaning dipshits deciding to be assholes and blaming us for a certain person's, pew-pewing.
Yeah, the last couple
The
of
evidence is to the contrary.
yeah, last couple of major streams I've done this week have been political streams.
They can go fuck themselves.
A lot of discussing, but a lot of angry people.
Yeah, because you know, we're the evil ones when they're the ones calling for a goddamn war against another political party that we clearly had no evidence of it leaning towards that. But everyone's going, well, he said it, so it's gotta be true. They're regurgitating bullshit.
Super stoked about money. Thank you, Slave. I couldn't be having a nicer person. Fuck yeah. Have a great night. You too, Sleepy. Go become one with the EP.
While I agree with that statement, he still didn't deserve to go that way.
Yeah, it's a horrible way to go. But
Don't get me wrong, he was a piece of shit. But at the same time, I do not condone that type of violence.
yeah, my voice has kind of gone a little bit from all that talking tonight.
Well, I'm trying not to die because I'm choking on a candy.
Damn, choke on something else. I mean, what?
You're down there. I'm up here. I can't choke on that specific thing yet.
Pistola. Don't smack me. Fuck you. That's what you get for smacking me.
But I'm pretty proud of myself that I managed to take a 737 in flight sim, cold and dark, no flight plan programmed, program an entire flight plan.
Yes.
And get this thing up in the air without any prompts from like. The flight sim has career mode where I have prompts on what I need to do.
Yeah.
I went from cold to dark, sitting at the gate, to up in the air, no prompts.
I just realized I lost a sigil and a fucking gold plate. Oh my god, I'm salty now.
What you playing right now?
Modern Warfare Zombies. I'm smacking my pistola around.
You want to keep that one in your shorts?
But while I'm out doing shit, I can order my RAM and then have it delivered, and then maybe I'll do a YouTube exclusive stream where I'm just redoing my computer, because that's going to be an entire day process, getting it pulled out of my setup, getting it dusted, and then putting it in and setting everything up.
Yeah, you gotta make sure the thing's clean, because I know I probably do, because I have 2 cats running around. So I have fur everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a couple months since I've taken air duster to it anyways.
I have a battery-powered air duster I have from work.
Yeah, I need to see if my work offers anything like that. When I have the money for it.
Well, they technically didn't offer it. It's part of my toolkit.
Yeah.
And because it is so weak, I never use it out on site.
Yeah.
I just have it back here.
I really need to re-up my entire computer and hardware repair toolkit because I was just over here. The fuck?
I am also waiting for a new piece of flight sim equipment to arrive.
Ooh. I can't wait to see it when I'm over there.
Well, right now, I have a nice, beautiful throttle quadrant. That's the next thing that I'm using to control this 737. And next Wednesday, or this upcoming Wednesday, I should have the computer panel, so I should be able to program it a little bit faster.
Nice. Well, since I don't have to fundraise for my RAM, I'm probably going to either do meds for next month or replacement for my dead synthesizer. Because you remember how that died on me, right?
No. You cannot tell me how that died.
Okay, so it was actually during a stream. Accidentally knocked over a can of pop. And
death.
yeah, my microsynth decided to drink all of it. My mixer drank some of it and didn't have any issues, thankfully.
Oh. Yui! What did you do?
Found a contract.
Sorry, I have a little furball that decided to jump on my printer. What do you think you're doing? Why did I just suddenly make a right-hand turn?
Oh.
I have returned.
Welcome back, Marcel.
Dankeschön.
Bitte sein.
149.
So you want to tell Asu about the shitstorm? Yes.
Asu?
Asu McAsu.
I haven't had cheese today.
No, but you want to tell her about the shitstorm that happened earlier? Did you die, Marcel?
No, I'm right here. I've just been listening.
Oh. Yeah, you want to tell her about the shitstorm that was happening in chat earlier?
I could not even pay attention. I was trying to do two things at once.
I mean...
There was actually three things at once, because I was on my PC, I was not on my phone. And I had two tabs open. And while I'm playing the game, I was going back and forth. I'm like, holy shit, that's a lot of people.
Yep.
No, you're gonna loaf on the back of my chair now?
The dream.
Hi, you're gonna loaf on the back of my chair while I'm flying a plane?
At least you're not flying a plane in VR.
I refuse to.
I would not.
I absolutely refuse to fly in VR. I will get extremely motion sick.
It's hard for me to get motion sick, but when I do, it's noticeable.
I am also afraid of heights, so thankfully I'm flying in the dark. Even in games, I have issues. If I'm high up and I have to jump down, my stomach jumps into my throat.
Ooh.
Theta! Hey, how's it going?
I am currently 6,000 feet in the air. And I just came down from flight level 390, so...
Corn.
Great band.
Corn Hub? What now?
The duality of cat girls.
Just gotta move my microphone back there.
Wee.
A wee, a wee. Hello, Jar Jar.
I'm trying to beat up the little kitten that goes wee 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 and wee.
Kind of reminds me of Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, me like Jar Jar Binks. I apologize to anyone who's watching or listening. I will not do that again, I promise.
Uh-huh.
See, impressions doesn't have to be accurate. You're just having fun with it.
There's a mangler. Come here, motherfucker.
Me and the Mangler do not mix.
I need to be on code 149.
Because every time I pop out of nowhere, he explodes because apparently I'm too handsome.
I'm currently on
Because
149.
he cannot stand the shininess. Yeah, so I was watching the kind of like COD Next, but also kind of like the trailer the COD has, and the early access pops onto well, I understand October 2nd, and
Gotcha.
open beta starts at I think October 5th.
I still need to pre-order.
I pre-ordered the game as soon as I saw it. I got the Vault edition.
Yeah. Like, the only thing is holding me back is just currently bills, meds, and everything is going on, which, like, I'm fine with. Same situation happened last year. It's whatever, because you know what? I'm trying to take care of myself.
You know, at least all you have to really worry about is getting your ass up into Chicago in December.
Yep.
Because hotel room is paid for con. Yeah, I know. I don't get to pay for it this year. Neither do you. The only people that get to pay for it is the con.
Yeah, and all the food I'm gonna enjoy. All the White Castles I'm gonna enjoy.
Never had White Castle.
It's like bottom tier slider burgers that are absolutely amazing. I call it bottom tier because, you know what, the tier bottoms out from the butt.
Listen here. You had those jalapeno sliders last year.
They were
and
so
dear
good.
Christ, I almost had to jump on the balcony. All I have to say.
Hashtag worth it. Hashtag worth it.
Worth it for her, not so worth it for my nose.
In the words of the crazed Goofy, I'll fucking do it again.
You want to talk about jalapenos? I kind of made like a jalapeno burger with the jalapeno poppers.
With the jalapenos?
Jalapenos.
Oh, you both caught it. Good.
I'm sorry. You said a specific word that my finely tuned cornhole ears detected.
Brave case for the win? Well, if things go well with me with basically my job and just finances, I might buy a cooler and get a Crave case. All right, good night, Ashley.
The one thing I want to do when it comes to like burgers is one, a smash patty, but we also have like jalapenos on it, with also the cream cheese on it. And the one difference I would put on it is, and I like raw onions, but I would saute it. I like sauteing onions versus raw onions. Put it all together. It's gonna be delicious.
I really wish I had better ATC in this damn thing.
Oh, I think I'm receiving consequences right now.
Oh?
I had Taco Bell for dinner.
Here comes the consequence. Here comes the consequence of my own actions.
What do I do for work, vaguely? Right now, I do online content creation full-time. And in my part-time job, I work with people. I work with computers, and... Ah! Motherfucker! Screeching at me like that? Fuck you!
And, motherfucker, okay, I want to know more about this job.
Yeah. I do a lot of technical work while dealing with customers. It's been really bad this week. Like, not people, it's just been busy. And our supervisor has been out sick. So, me and my couple coworkers have been doing our best to keep up with the, not having him there.
Makes you feel any better. I exploded at my boss, at my supervisor. Like, I'm talking nuclear.
Yeah, I remember you telling me a bit about that.
It got worse.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't tell you about what happened last Thursday, so.
Sounds like a vacuum of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm not doing that on stream, because I know you're streaming.
Not a vacuum of opportunity, more of my supervisor has been in the hospital, and he's been dealing with a lot of health issues. So, like, first and foremost, I hope that he has a good recovery from what he's dealing with. Because, yeah.
What was last Thursday's date? The 4th.
And we're feeling some other challenges as well because the locations assistant manager got promoted to store manager and transferred to a new unit. And our one supervisor got promoted to his position. Now, since he's got a lot of experience in the division I'm in, he's helping out a lot. Same for our unit manager.
Why did that only send you one of those? Okay, for some stupid reason, it sent you one of the screenshot of the email. So, first picture is supposed to be the second one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just whenever.
Well, some new people recently got hired for other parts of the location. So, the assistant manager and the unit manager are, like, able to come over and help out as needed, which is nice. Because we have one supervisor that doesn't know the area. So, it's not the easiest, but it's manageable. Except for 2 days ago, now at this point, because I got absolutely swamped with a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, what the heck? And then yesterday, easy start to the day. Busy, but easy start to the day. And I'm like, oh, okay, I can take this. Alright, let's try to get an exfil in. I should be able to have my first weapon in, and I can use that in the pistola next game, and I've got green tools.
Turn hitting 177. Go 9.
Yeah, once the early access goes on, I'm streaming that.
Hell yeah.
Get some content going. Like, I understand how people are going with, but at the same time, it's a video game, and I think people need to stop complaining about it.
People are gonna complain regardless. I'm excited for zombies regardless.
Exactly. I don't really care about the multiplayer. Like, I'll play multiplayer for fun, just shits and giggles. But if it comes to, like, other things, then I really could care less. Okay, I'm gonna sell some of this bok choy.
No lizard.
Blizzard, 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 blizzard.
Bella actually put that in the soundboard this week.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm almost there.
How far away am I from MCO? Oh, still quite a way away from MCO. Got it.
So that's harvested. Ooh, that's a fresh seed. God, Paleo's still fun. Sit back and relax, I think. For the bok choy.
Is it bad I'm kind of wishing ill to my coworkers who have had to deal without me for 4 days?
Maybe a little. Just maybe a little, but with what you've told me and stuff, that's why I say maybe. Alright. I am going to go use the bathroom. I'll be back in a few.
Okay. Dokily Oakley.
Okay, I can able to sell those for gold.
200 knots. Ooh, do I have enough fuel to get into the airport? That may not be good. 14191. This should be okay.
That's gonna be 1,000 gold, and that's worth it. I forgot to plant this shit. So how are you? How are you, like, in general, besides what happened?
Today was okay. I was supposed to go to a CPR class today, but it apparently got canceled last minute, and I had no knowledge of it. So I showed up at the class location, and I'm like, we weren't supposed to have one today. According to this email, you are. Hold on a minute. I had to call their ops guys and be like, what the hell is going on? And they're like, so the instructor who was supposed to do it is actually injured and out. Sorry, you came all this way. I'm like, would nice to have an email, but no biggie, just give me a call when it's rescheduled.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, not that big of a deal.
Save this pecky tomatoes.
But I just completely feel proud of myself being able to figure out how to program a flight management computer on a 737 and get this plane up in the air and not kill the passengers.
Damn.
Well,
big accomplishment right there. That's a big accomplishment right there.
It is. Payload and fuel configure. And I have 105 out of 168 seats filled.
Yeah, recently I've been playing a lot of Palia, and I was like, I've been watching a streamer friend of mine playing. I was like, it looks fun, but I wasn't sure. And I was like, fine. I caved and played it, and now it's fun.
Well, I have a joystick for fighter pilot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have a single throttle control and the joystick. You know how annoying it is controlling two engines, trying to figure out which key to erase and then switch to a reverser?
I'm guessing it's very annoying.
It's very annoying because I'm trying to do all this one-handed while the other one has all its controls already mapped. I'm like, which button do I use for reverse? And then I got a nice, wonderful throttle quadrant.
Lizard. Hello, Bella.
Goodbye, Bella.
Hi, Bella.
And now I have a wonderful throttle which can control each engine individually with reverse levers. Now I have an FMC panel coming, so yay me.
Lizard, lizard, and lizard. And also, hello, Lindsay. I see you in chat.
Lizard, 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 lizard. Blizzard.
That in there. And move the weed, or the knapweed into there. Okay. Find Kinley's lost sandwich. You know what? His lost sandwich can wait.
His lost sandwich can stay lost.
No, this is what happened, right? In this, it's not like a main mission, it's a side quest. In Palia, the mayor knows Kinley, right? Mm-hmm. He's the one who's been a mayor. He didn't want to be a mayor, but his father kind of forced him to be. Because this takes, I'm assuming based on history, because I think it references Undertale, but the polar opposite of it, where the human falls down from the sky, and they think humans were grown from the ground, because these are not human creatures. These are different people. But you materialize out of nowhere, and the mayor knows Kinley didn't want to be a mayor, because, as I said, father forced him. And it sounds like a really douche move, but also kind of understandable, because I'm guessing it's taking place in sort of like kings and queens, because according to the journals, they mention king. I was like, okay, maybe kings and queens situation, because they don't use dollars, they use gold coins.
Mm-hmm.
And he, and out of, I don't know how, lost his sandwich near a waterfall and a flower field, and he sends you to get it. Mm. I'm like, at this point, you should have ate it before losing it. He doesn't even send his wife to get it, because his wife's a snob. But I'm enjoying a lot of the game itself, because it feels like Skyrim, but it puts a different spin on it. And it's not first person, it's a third person. And it's free.
Interesting.
And the best part about it, if you're watching certain streamers, depending on which month it starts, you actually get rewards if you're watching streamers on Twitch play the game. Mm-hmm. But not only they get rewards, but you get rewards based on how long you're watching the video for, or the stream for.
How am I doing 200 knots at 50% throttle?
Mm-hmm.
I must have one hell of a massive tailwind.
So in the game, I have one farm that's used for a business where I can just sell a bunch of resources. Mm-hmm. And the other I use for what they call peckies, because again, I don't think they were called chickens at the time. And the villagers that you interact with are not even human. They are a different type of species. That's why I said the reference is Undertale, but just polar opposite. What's also very fun is the game gives you a glider because your character can't swim, which is understandable because you completely materialized out of nowhere. So
you fucking Star Trek
if you couldn't swim.
You fucking Star Trek.
I mean, that's kind of how it was, because here's the philosophy, right? Yes, there were humans, but they didn't know if other humans existed, because in the story, this is where the journals come in. Every time they read a journal, they're either talking about their spouse or their boss, and depending on, because they're a group called the Order, and we don't know much about the Order. You don't see them. The only way you know about them is through the journals, or you're talking to the villagers. Now keep in mind that certain villagers will grow skeptical based on what you investigate, because one of the people in the village grew very skeptical when it comes into a different type of situation. One of them is very realistic, and one's very spiritual, and they are twins. And you also realize that you have to depend on these villagers because you're doing most of the work. Because to them, humans are very, let me use a word of a better term, sacred. Because it's not very common to see a human appear in their world. So, with the Order that comes in, again, we're sure, I don't know if they're still alive. I doubt it. Because humans, at least in their world, are rare. And the only time they appear is if they materialize, because here's where it starts. In the beginning of the game, there's a phoenix statue. There was, I guess, a legend going around the game where wherever the phoenix statue gets called by something, a human gets materialized. And it's not very common. So for them having a human in their world is sacred. And you get to learn about the villagers, but also how the story works, but also how everything operates. Because you depend on the villagers as much as the villagers depend on you, because you can also craft certain things. And here's where your requirements meet. Unlike in Skyrim, which you had I know you had different levels for everything, this is where it references that. In this game, you don't have a character level. You have different levels for your pickaxes, farming, and whatever you do for the game. And if you want a specific tool or a specific thing, you have to meet your requirements, meaning your XP.
Kirito, I killed this thing and now it says I have XPs. Am I dying?
I don't know. I sound very unsure. Like, I don't know. Go in here.
Hello, Atlas.
Let's see. Okay, I'm probably gonna trade those. I already have a trading pass. Hello.
You good? For the most part, you good?
Okay, so how much gold am I earning in the next 16 minutes? 1,490 gold, nice.
Lizard! 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 Lizard!
What the fuck?
Lizard spam! Lizard spam! Lizard spam!
Uh-huh.
The one almighty lizard has summoned. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna request
Yo, Atlas, what's up?
certain seeds here, so I'm gonna get
Lizard.
cotton.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna wait for the other two to disappear from my request section. Okay, how much gold do I have right now? Because I did spend a lot of gold on this game. Okay, I have like 2,000, which is nice. It's better than what I had. Might spend my renown points to expand blood. Dong!
Oh, that's you in Discord?
Bella, to answer your question, Erica's right there.
Well, let me... Rolls. Give you live access, and then you can hop out of the call and hop back in so you can talk.
Live. Alright, so let's see what I can do for my side missions while I wait for my crops to grow.
Okay. So what do I need with this?
Bring 7
Elite
treasures to
kills.
Zek. No. Zek can find himself. Let's see.
I just need 2 more with the pistol. Cool.
That's gonna be easy to get carrots. I might as well buy some carrot stuff. As one resource I barely get is carrots. I'm gonna get one more carrot soil to only grow carrots. That way. So I need to head to my house, and not all the way to my house. I need to go to this direction. There we go.
Let's go with Jug.
Yeah, when I got on COD today, I was like, I'm not even about to do the what's it called, cranked or whatever. They didn't want to do it. I already did one this year for Teenage Mutant Turtles. I'd rather not do that again. The pain.
In flight, we are descending. Descent altitude set, fasten seatbelts, landing lights. We are under 10,000 feet.
So go into the shop and purchase limit reached. Shit, so I can't get any more soil. I mean, if I get, I can cheat the system. I'm gonna get another writ to expand my plot. Gliding across. Going over to the town hall.
Yeah.
Adding to carts. You're carting?
So I was slightly off with the RAM sticks before taxes, $105.
Not terrible.
Yeah. So just I make sure that I have the right timings to match with what I already have. Otherwise, I risk.
It's just going to downgrade it to the most basic of speeds.
Yeah.
Or at
But-
least it'll downgrade to the slowest speed.
Yeah.
To answer your
At
question,
best.
Alice, yes, we are.
At worst, your entire computer explodes.
Like this.
I mean, I technically saw that happen with some of the hardware at work today.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, maintenance request was put in for one of our pieces of hardware, and we finally get the parts for it. Guy comes out to replace what needs to be replaced. He does that. He puts everything together and starts it up. And I hear a nice loud pop bang. And what he described.
Put something in wrong.
Yeah, what he described to me afterwards is the guy that put it together last time. There's a insulating washer that was put in place, so a nice big chunky amperage doesn't hit the casing
And become a contact point to ground. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently
He
it
forgot
was
to put
put
it in,
in
didn't
very loosely.
Oh dear God.
So while stuff was in position, working, when he put the thing back together, it was not in that position. So it was making contact with the case.
Oh boy. I've had a power supply explode on me at work.
I believe it. Oh yeah,
no,
Theta. You should be able to join up and use the. You should be able to speak now. Because I got the roll in for you. Anyways, I'm sorry.
I was fixing one of the machines at work that had a UPS on it, and the UPS was bad. Okay, so I was just gonna order a new UPS. Okay, cool. So let's bypass the UPS. I bypass the UPS, and I throw the main switch to turn it back on, and my head was right next to the power supply.
Oh.
Yeah. Metaphorically, I needed new shorts.
Yeah, so now we're waiting for new parts to replace what would be the piece that got fried, and then the
motherboard.
Well, the equivalent to a fuse as well.
But,
so that piece of hardware we can't use, and we don't have access to some of our services now. Or up to like 5 days. Pretty annoying. I've had to turn people away today because of that. I'm sorry, I can't help with thing, but
I loved having to walk into that particular customer's location. Went, good news, bad news. Good news is what's wrong with it. Bad news is the part that was supposed to be okay blew up. More good news. The parts at the warehouse. Bad news. I have to go get it, and I won't be back after you guys close. So, I'll be back after you guys close. So I'll try to get this up and running tonight. I went to go pick up another UPS, and I went to go pick up a power supply. Plugged everything back in. I win. But on another power supply note, I had a coworker condemn a power supply because it was shorting. Like it was in short circuit protection mode. And he condemned it. Okay, and when I got there with the new power supply, I sat there going, this doesn't seem like a power supply. It's attempting to power things. But because he's my senior at work, I put in the new power supply and nothing happened. It didn't change. It still kept trying. So I'm like, okay, so there's a power issue here. Something is shorted out. I spent 1 hour in 110-degree heat troubleshooting this machine. And I found the problem. Replaced the one part that if he took more than 10 minutes to figure out what was going on, he would have found the same problem and probably would have been able to fix it in like 30 minutes. But I spent a good chunk of my day troubleshooting this one machine.
Yeah.
It's like, he has a multimeter. He could have figured this out.
Could have.
But he was one of those lazy guys. Because I guarantee you he had that other part. Bunny 134. Ow, and I just jammed my finger against the clamp holding my throttle project on the desk. Ah, ow.
Strike team, that camp supports Terminus in the field. Stamp it out.
If we're gonna destroy Terminus, we've got to cut the head off the snake. That stronghold key gets us closer.
Where's this last motherfucker at?
That's another L for Terminus outcomes. Good work.
Closest bounties over there. Do I have
Got a
any
contract.
vehicles?
Here.
Yes, I do.
Vehicle marked.
Oh my god. Thank you, Darren.
This is where I need to start getting ready to take manual control. Yago 130.
Found a contract.
I hate it when it randomly untags things that I'm trying to get to. What the fuck?
So once I get a seeder, I'm not gonna be able to get every single crop from the seeds. Not a problem.
One.
No, dead, really.
Grab my watering can. Let's see.
Another pistol
control.
done.
Disengage auto throttle.
Fucker.
Heads up, team. The HVT you are hunting is in your AO.
What?
Your gun looks like the M414.
If I remember right, it is the equivalent.
I want to see the M14 come back to COD again. That's fun. Amato. Water you. I water you. Okay, so then harvest that. And now got to level 5, got another tomato seed.
Fucking bots. That's a bots wanna play.
Get some of these.
Got a contract. Here.
A bunch of soil they already had.
BO4 zombies?
I believe Kraft found infestation like this in Fortis. Be careful. This report did not have happy ending.
That's a good question.
Go over here. Alright, so now I got some of this cabbage. That's for my personal farm. That goes over there. I need to put these tomatoes up for sale.
Tomatoes, tomatoes. 2,500
no.
above.
Like I was using my farming tool and I got mushrooms pulled out of the ground. That's funny. Free mushrooms!
This is the worst point that I need to pee. Ah.
When you're flying a vehicle, you have to piss.
If I was anywhere along the route, I'd be fine because autopilot would take over. I'm on manual right now coming in. I'm on final. I'm on a
can't
6.
pause the game.
Oh, I can pause it. It's just then it's just gonna screw me over.
Gotcha, right? Gotcha.
Because then I'm gonna get out of the groove. Where to land? Right. Full flaps. I think I got this. I think I got it. I think I got it. I'm a little high. Okay. Okay.
Well, I should have more tomato season corn. Now, can I get?
Your job is to escort the ACV while it cleanses the air.
There's a recipe for a better ornament tool. What did I get out of this?
Are you sweating? Ah, great. ACV roll.
I'm gonna go over here and see if I can get the.
Yeah, let's see if I can do a game of 4 zombies after this.
Commanding startup procedure. Step away from the vehicle. Stand clear.
Can't get it from this farm. Oh, I gotta meet Zeki. The cat who wants to overprice everything.
Idle.
Does Zeki have what I want? Of course he does. Over here. Not what I wanted to grab. Not either. That's some food. That's not gonna help me very much. I need.
Target area marked. Clear high.
Yeah, after this.
Copy that. Phoenix 2-3 is on station. Track inbound. Keep your eyes open for trouble. Good effect on target.
No, I just checked here. I just want to check something else. It's not there. I think it's still at the farm. I just want to go over. How did I?
Bonus point.
Wow. I apparently blew out my main struts on takeoff. How?
Good job.
Well, I can't move now, so I guess I need to shut down on the runway.
Or do that. Stuart, you're good for animals. That are you listening to me right now?
Yo, Christian. So, Bella, get your butt in here.
Seed collector. There we go. That's fine. There I go. Ladies and gentlemen, I now became dangerous. I have a seed collector. I'm gonna steal a bunch of crops. Protect your crops. I might steal it.
Yes, it is, Christian.
Here we go.
So now I can probably build it.
I'm prepping the canister for return.
I'm going to be running Black Ops 4 after this.
Okie dokie.
So if you have it on PC, then yeah.
I sadly do.
Good work, team.
The one thing I want to focus on right now is the BO3 update. Then I can play some custom zombies.
Yeah, you need to get BO3 on PC so you can do that.
I'm just gonna warn you, Erica, if you ever join me on that game, good luck. You're not gonna survive on tower maps. I guarantee you that. I played some tower maps that zombies.
Yeah, I've ran some tower bullshit before. So damn hard.
I like playing hard maps. It always challenges my excitement. I always like to struggle when it comes into video games because it helps me to improvise on my skills.
Hmm.
My station right here.
Like if it's harmless, then game. Okay, so now, what do I need for a seed collector?
Oh, Worm's gonna be here if I decide to try.
Okay, so I need 2 copper bars, 6 ceramics, that's all I need. Since I can't get copper nor ceramic, I'm gonna buy it, and it's really cheap. And it goes this way where the farm is. Actually, if I head towards the farm and go this way, I can be able to get my bronze and ceramic. A bronze copper.
Someone must be running a contract near me because it usually doesn't take this damn long for those zombies to spawn in.
take so long to zone this gun?
Loading fresh mag.
Because I'm in an infected spot, and it's usually instant spawns. This was delayed.
Ooh, I hate delayed spawns.
Here we go.
Now, if it is alleged that we're getting similar to Transit, I wonder if they're going to have 3 survivor modes.
I don't know.
Because if you really think about it, anything beyond BO2, we never had survival maps, as in strictly survival maps. Like
I
BO3's
mean,
kind of had it, but not the same thing.
if they do, it's going to be drip fed to us. I guarantee it.
Right, they at least will give us like an idea of a survival map. If it is correct or not. Because there's a lot of things that will change in the future, but if we do have a type of survival map, I think it could be fun. Because what we know is there's going to be new guns at launch. There's going to be a few remastered guns, but completely put their own twist on it. And to fit the theme of BO2, but with BO7, if that makes sense. Because it did say it takes the events of BO2. So it's going to have some weapons that's similar to BO2, and I think that's a good way to go around it. Because I think having a simplistic weapon versus a futuristic weapon might be more, I would say, enjoyable to use. That's the reason why I like the BO6 weapons a little bit. The shotguns, I'm still iffy on, because that's not what I call a shotgun, that's what you call a Fortnite gun. Because I'm sorry, if you look on BO6 shotguns, they look something from Fortnite. Just really damn small. That's the reason why I like the Olympia when it came out, because I like the Olympia, I didn't hate it. Sure, it was shit. Blizzard. But I didn't hate it.
It's no longer the FBI, it's the Lizard.
Damn.
Well, I could not hear the Lizard because Discord Mobile is being shit right now. Give me this seed collector. Alright, ladies and gents. Protect your seeds. I'm gonna steal them.
Whoa. That sounds really sus.
Sus. This is for my personal farm. I'm going to... I have a bunch of tomatoes. I'm actually going to turn this to seeds. Please hold that. Place materials and start the hopper. Oh, needs 3. Okay, this goes in here now. I'm gonna place on some corn. But in the personal farm, I don't think I have any more space. Let's save one just in case.
I hate how poorly optimized this map is in places.
I think the reason why Cold War was at least successful is we did have survival maps, just with their own twist.
I mean, it was the last Black Ops game from Treyarch that used the their engine branch.
Right.
So you still had that color vibrancy with everything as well.
I just can't wait to play as Rotoffen again. I wonder if you have to select them or you spawn as a character like this.
I hope
Is that
it's
something that has not
selectable.
Contract. Here.
The selectable might be the better choice. Because they did not explain about any other system that's changing. All they have discussed is jetpacks.
What the fuck is this person? Oh my god, they're taking Gongan contract. Fuck you.
I hate when they take contracts from me. I hate it. It's annoying. But the only thing we know is new guns, new everything, but they didn't explain the system. Like, we know Omni Movement's coming back, that's one thing. But we don't know what else they're changing, because they never discussed anything else. So we're still in the dark, but we have more light than we originally had. Here we go. Okay, let me see. Let's check on the techies. No swiping. Swiper, no swiping. And I wonder how the DMZ function for BO7 might go around. If the DMZ is happening, but
It's probably gonna be using the same engine type as what was used for DMZ, is my guess, to handle everything.
okay, so I here. Okay, so I'm gonna hope on getting other pets now. But regardless on the operators we get to select, I think it's probably gonna be more fun than I think it's gonna be more fun than BO6, at least is in the maps. I enjoy the maps, but they have some flaws in them. And I feel like the all maps should be played equally instead of one map, because Treyarch officially said that Liberty Falls is the most played map in BO6 entirely.
Not surprised.
I feel like this is the same thing with Black Ops 2 for Town. Because if you remember correctly, Bus Depot, I'm not referring to Transit, because that's its own mode, and Farm, they both were barely played. But Town was the most played map, at least in Green Run, played map. So it's not surprising that Liberty Falls is basically a reimagined of Town. Which is very different.
Ah, shit. Dobbs here. Something's going on.
I got another
with
lucky
the
coin.
data. I'm trying to get back online.
Otherwise
Nope.
I can't use it.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh no.
Buy station right here.
Yeah, I also tell the people it memorized.
I was gonna try to hit tier 3, but this shit's ridiculous.
For Pack-a-Punch or for your favorite?
To finish kitting out and then doing a Dark Aether run, but that's not happening now.
I'd love to stay in chat, but I have this thing called stupid ass work tomorrow, so I need to disappear and do this thing where I lay horizontally until it becomes daylight out.
That's certainly a way to put it.
Marking extraction point.
I mean, we're not at con, so I can't lay horizontally until you decide to lay on top of me, hold me down, and
Hey yo! Hey yo!
For stream. So I will talk to you all later.
Got eyes on an enemy stronghold.
Okay.
Boy.
Later, fucking dark.
Boy. I'm not gonna pull any weeds because there is no weeds here. Great. Like how every time I use a farming tool just to place down seeds, I'm always getting either clay or a different type of ore. Love it. And I wanted to enjoy the BO6 weapons. Like, there's some I enjoy. Again, the AK-47 is still shit. At least in zombies. I don't know about multiplayer. But it sucks in zombies. And we should have had a better AK-47. Because Cold War did a better version of that compared to BO6. And the XM4 should not have changed. It should have stayed the same. We should have had an M16. But fortunately we don't.
Watch, you're gonna get it next season.
I would not be surprised.
Hi, Kiana. Baby girl.
Okay, so... Now how many seeds do I able to collect when I place things down? Oh, okay, I see. Can I grow wild barley? No. Damn. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is wait for more bok choy to grow, because that takes the longest. Do that first before tomatoes. Tomatoes are faster compared to wheat and rice, at least in this game.
Marking
And Alright, so I'm gonna get off of this game for right now.
Alright, now I can exfil without issue.
I go to mute myself because I'm gonna use the restroom.
It's off.
No.
Here we go.
What else is done?
Extracting you as part of the EMP. See you soon, Deadbolt.
Start doing a run with that. Still mad at Broken Nail today. That's just what it's fun. Hey, Kiana. My goodness. Hi. Hi. Yeah? Oh. Alright. Start work with the new pistol.
Also, if people want to complain about video games, they should try complaining about some video games on Steam that are absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, lock in 762. Fuck it.
I'm gonna change my operator back to this one. What is this one? Yeah, that's the helical mag. I like how I like how the PBSH gets a belt bed, which is absolutely amazing. Like, as much as I like the aesthetic look for the original PBSH, the PBSH needed a heavy belt bed, especially in zombies. Like, if you're not gonna make it as an amazing weapon, just have a belt bed on it.
Craft one of those. And equip. Craft one of those. And quit the game. Hey, Kiana. Yes. Hi.
Want to switch my weapon. I'm gonna switch to the nail gun because fuck it, I barely use the nail gun in this game. Other camos, put the fucking nuke on this thing. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Why is that claw so sharp?
His claw's claw.
I was trying to load Black Ops 4.
Did it crash?
No.
I thought it crashed.
You're being so expressive.
Finally, this is round one. Oh, some people are using the katanas. Ew! Katanas suck. The Wakizashi blade is much better.
I want to get that back claws. Back butt. It's gonna have to be trimmed.
And the nail gun is so underrated, and I love it. Like, I barely see any other player use it, and I'm like, you're missing out. The nail gun beats the Maelstrom by far. Like, sure, the Maelstrom can beat bosses faster, but that never really determines if that's the best weapon. You push it to the absolute limits. That's how you determine which gun is better for high rounds.
That seriously caused my Winamp to stop playing? Oh.
Also, next time I get like a new computer, I'm gonna switch my old laptop to a partly like a Linux. Because I'd rather have a better performance than it being semi-slow. Because the first thing I will get is a MacBook. This is things start out easier with. Because I can do a lot more things on a MacBook than I can't do on Windows. Because the software I like using is iMovie for editing specifically.
Yeah. Push it hot.
Speaking of that, I hope we can get push to talk on controller. If not, that's gonna be a problem. Like, I never understood it. How come we can never have push to talk on controller? Like, that does not make any sense.
Alright, Bella, I'm set up and ready. See, I don't know why my music player is all having issues.
Because it wants to be.
Shit, that's not what I want.
Fucking dragon's breath. Yeah. Nasty.
I thought there was options where you could do private matches.
Custom mutations is considered private. You have to remember they were trying to switch how they ran, because it was still peer-to-peer, if I'm understanding this correctly. So they wanted to have a way to have a private match, and since BO2 and BO3 didn't have at least better optimized servers when it comes to trying to join up with somebody, it was either private or public. Because they still had this NAT type shit.
Sure.
They still had this like
and
NAT
your
type
in
shit.
oh, and my in game is on as well.
Trying to get away from the zombie, but they tried doing that way and see if it fixed it. It didn't. It kind of did, but not in the way they thought.
Why are you so expressive tonight, huh?
I love this nuke camo, dude. Oh, give me the monkey bump. Excuse me, zombie? Look at that. Zombies, you know what? I feel like you're being racist.
Wow.
I'm a fucking mannequin, they're swiping at me. I'm not doing anything wrong, they just wanna whack me. Like, let me be a mannequin in peace. Is that too much to ask?
Last time we did this, we didn't have an audience. Oh dear, it's going to be like trying to have a pee while somebody's watching.
School. Yes, that is my text tone. I wish it would do the same thing for Discord. It doesn't. It's sad.
You bastards in the stalls! You think this is fun? Why don't you come down here and have a go? Huh? Get your hands all covered in blood and dung! Why in the bluest balls are you still crying? You got no arms!
That's what makes them think twice.
Huh?
If they think at all.
I hear the what situation. How did you go down that fast?
Get the revive. Wasn't that? No. Hold on.
I am grateful Shaw makes these elixirs, but I got it. Release form.
One good shot deserves another. Now, what do I have in my satchel for you?
We will defeat their hordes. Then I will find the man.
You know what? I'm gonna challenge myself. Once I get the vault open, I'm only gonna get perks.
Here, come over here.
Escape punishment.
Erica.
For goodness sake, is no one else going to comment on how
Melee
ridiculous
that.
we look? I mean, come on. Honestly, I feel like some kind of Celtic barbarian. One arm gone, stumbling around like a drunkard at last call, and still you come!
Mistake. And now
The deed is done. A prize to be claimed.
I'm literally just waiting for my,
Low ammo? Preposterous. How can I be low on ammo in a reality of my own creation? I demand more.
Oh, I see. I see.
I got it.
So, what's with Ward claiming?
You deal me a weapon, I go deal death, and on it goes.
Is there one alive somewhere?
Fire!
No fire.
The contender demands
The thing you just swipe is your trials. And whatever you got something out of it, completed it, either, I think one you get a guaranteed sacrifice.
Or should I say, codswallop!
But anything else is,
Who
get out of
blazes
it.
through that? All right,
It didn't count.
it was me.
Reloading.
Yes, little supper. I know you are there.
Put a new clip in.
Oh, was that a pat on the back? Right back at you.
Here.
Ooh la la! Such a magnificent weapon.
Oh, that doesn't count as equipment kills. That sucks.
bonus point.
Yeah, BO4 didn't have the best equipment challenges at least.
No, it's I'm just waiting for my equipment to recharge. Oh, there we go.
Double point.
Come on. I'll take a double point.
Thank you.
Come on.
Slide under a blade
Ooh,
trap
yeah,
without
actually,
taking
double
damage. What the fuck?
Hey, at least be glad that the BO6 challenge is not as be glad that BO4 challenges
Strange how it acts almost as a battery.
Challenges.
Fuck them all, my friends! Quick as you can!
Okay, while we're at it here, I might as well buy this store.
That is a unique
It's kind of
flavor.
yes. I'm gonna open
Ow, 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 that hurts.
wait.
This bullet supply situation is dire.
Diagnose.
Deanna, you're the one that. Oh, that's a tiger.
Tiger.
I used to have a rule. No children.
Sweetie, you're the one that decided to hop off. Why are you rubbing around my legs? I'm not judging you, but I am judging you.
I'm pretty sure Alistair never mentioned balls selling guns.
Last code
68%.
Ah, yes.
At least.
Come on now.
Okay, first code is 21.
That's what you are.
114.114.114.
I got it.
Stop screaming! It will make no difference!
21, 33, 14.
Stay close, my friend. I would not like you to lose another arm.
Oh, I need a blade drop.
Or
Yep, same.
the other parts of your anatomy.
Appreciated, Bruno, but I still have both eyes. It's just that one of them is a bit, milky.
33, sacred tree must be unexpected. Mother's wrath is a terrible thing. However much it may be the result of madness.
Bloody Nora, that hurt! Lord must be wearing off!
Right now, it's
What?
My friends, is what happens when your concentration is broken. Or never existed to begin with.
Mieux de haut que de bas.
Full power.
Am I gonna have to use my self-res?
Ha! Can't keep a good chemist down. Or me, for that matter.
Oh gosh, alright. Hang on.
Bloody Nora! Just where the hell did all my ammo get to?
Blade drop. Yeah, let's go.
Piss.
I guess this was
Oh, you want to talk about that?
sooner or later.
I took damage.
No, monsieur. You will not die today.
I am in your debt, good sir.
You kidding me?
Yes, please. Alright, come on. Oh, yes! I love back.
I had a dream
Well,
of this.
that's fired.
Except you lot were feral cats. And I was the world's smartest person.
Oh my god, this helps a lot. Having a pack gun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ow, ow, ow. That hurts.
Bitter
Raisin
almonds.
bowl.
Oh dear, that's cyanide. That's... Wait, this is more like...
Oh, you summoned him.
Not intentionally.
I've never been good with money, but I'm sinking this straight into munitions futures.
That put a fire in my bones.
Alright, you already did this, right? Nope. Alright, nope.
The champion of Danu.
Over here, my
You guys,
brother.
fellas, do the Easter egg.
Come on, someone. Come to Bruno.
A challenge match. A god.
There we go.
I don't like the sound of that. Not one
Slided
runny bit.
under without taking issue.
Here we go, quick rev.
Word to the wise.
Ow, 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 ow.
You can. My poor wasted lungs.
Oh, dog rap is.
Not sure why I grabbed it. Just seemed like the thing to do.
Max ammo.
Guns from walls.
Yeah, I need to pick up
bullets
that
from
prize
nowhere.
eventually.
I think I know exactly when my life stopped making sense. So, you ready to tell me what happened to your eye? I am still curious.
Let's just
Well, you know
go
what
up
curiosity
here
did to
and
the
let's
cat,
just
Bruno.
kill this guy.
It
Might as
wasn't
well.
pleasant. Especially not the case I witnessed. Ghastly business.
A contender calls the champions of Raw.
Where is he?
London man.
Oh, two tiger, double tiger.
Well, I suppose there are words of victory. Instant gratification. It's all anyone wants nowadays.
Oh, come on. Nope, you suck.
Perhaps they do get
No.
Frenzy of bloodshed.
Right as I was trying to pull my ability.
This makes me uneasy. One does not get something for nothing. Aloisho! This fight rages on.
I hate when that happens when you go down for different reasons. Especially when you try to pull out your ability, it doesn't happen.
Oh, I love my wolf.
Why are you so
And I lost
bloody
both
obsessed
my
with my
perks.
eye, Bruno? You must have seen far worse.
Do I
in
sound
your
much clearer, by the way?
soldiering days. And your
Yeah.
Gangster
Okay, I was just testing out my new headphones I
I
got.
have seen and done far worse. On one occasion, I removed the rival's eyeballs using only a rusty lizard sword. He screamed for his mother the entire time.
If you do three of those challenges, it'll get you a packed weapon for free.
Well, that explains the smell of ozone in here.
I just opened up the wrong one. Damn it.
Wish I brought some catnip. Reminds me of my third
I'm about to go
dad.
down. What the fuck?
Hey, no perks for
On
me,
the opposite side from you.
but I will take the free ray gun. I won't say no for a free ray gun.
Heavy as fuck to swing, but when it connects, oh, bliss!
Excuse me.
Yes, hello, my adoring fans. Stanton Shaw has returned.
Go up in the
I
Zeus
know,
tower
I'm not
here.
really here, so not really cheering for
Impact
me.
weapon
Damn
guys.
it, this is my hallucination.
Pack a punch pistol. Where's the temple?
Contender calls the champions of Zeus.
Come on. Oh, here we go. Two boys. Two boys.
Are you looking for the pack-a-punch?
I have no idea where you're at.
Oh yeah, you can't ping in Black Ops 4, huh?
The champions of
Oh, I
Alright,
see
they're
you.
both dead already, so. I just need I need these doors to become bot. Oh god, no.
Oh, sure. Pick on the sickly one, my
Yeah, that's tough.
Yes, please. Board up those windows, and while you're at it, build me a carriage so I can get the hell out of here.
Fucking tired. Fuck off.
But I don't want to.
Oh, yes! I needed that. Yeah, I will take that one. It's lighter. Which in Black Ops 4 it actually worked differently.
Ah.
Did that pause for you?
Yeah.
Oh. Funny enough. I just needed 2 towers. I didn't realize it would pause for you.
Snakes alive! Where did I
Where
put my
are you?
smelling salts?
In the pit.
They're under.
Left them in my oven.
Yeah, that's where their underground is. I don't know if they're on the left side or right side though.
Oh, bless my soul.
Death of
this
Orion.
looks like a Pandinus Imperator, except freakishly huge.
The score.
There you are.
This is mine?
Hey.
But I can keep him?
Hi.
Release the defiant.
Where did you get the wonder weapon from?
The box.
Oh.
Simple.
I am gonna have to
The
get
box loves
perks
you, the
though.
box hates me.
My kind of gun. Again, the Axeman comes. And again, I must chop him down.
Off you go, mate. And this time, stay there.
Max ammo.
I shall put these bullets to better use than I have done in the past.
No,
Okay, I
muted
think we
there.
all benefit from a little...
Okay, I need to survive a full round in the temple.
Works wonders in
I need this one open.
It is normally wise to keep one's head clear in battle. But today, I am forced to...
I'm gonna bully this abomination. Yes. Let them pop the mouth.
This is the way for such men. Maybe in ashes, we finally rest. Up. Somebody help me drop this one down.
Incredible.
Ha! Now that is what I call a vesicular discharge.
Bonus points.
Keep giving me the tools to destroy.
A frenzy of bloodshed.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh god. Oh god, it hurts. Open it, open it, open it, open it.
Won't let me.
My weapon is
Got it.
nearly out of bullets.
Always this abomination trying to bully me.
I'm nailing some incredible headshots. Oh no, hope I'm not sobering up.
Insta-kill.
Ah, yes.
Look, I know things are a bit grim and all, but I do think it's important to look on the bright side. Oh, it's a lovely sunny day. Look at me. I think I'm getting a bit of a tan.
Are you sure you are a real scientist, Joe? I'm starting to worry that your brain...
I gotta get 5K for that. While we're here, where is it?
This one is rotten. Bring me something.
Where's the gong?
Free chemistry lesson, you plonker.
Oh god, what the fuck is that?
Frenzy of...
Well, no, it's dead.
Yay for sure, but save the laurels and wine for after.
Alright, where is he?
Bully.
There he is.
A contender of the
Yes, bully the creatures.
champion of Odin.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, that abomination then drop a Q? How rude.
Don't fail me now, chemistry. You're all I have.
I guess I used a dying wish. Whoops. Is there a limit to dying wishes that you can pick up?
I don't think so.
Not entirely sure.
I don't think so, but you have to wait for it to recharge.
The chemistry shows. Come back later.
McKenna. Baby girl, hi.
BS6 is the only one that has a limit for dying wish.
Hello, great beyond. My ammo situation's getting a bit dodgy. Anything you want to do about that?
There you go, packs up.
Where?
That is packed. Right there.
What
This
is?
is fact.
Oh.
You give your gun to the gods and they make it better.
Low on ammo again.
I need to get some more
I believe there's a
money
basic
first before I
design
can.
flaw in these firearm devices.
Release the defiled!
I'm out of ammo.
These monsters, just to, keep them sorted.
You really have them on you?
Yep. I both of them.
I know, not bad for an old man, right?
No key, so I'm gonna use this green key here.
Weapon as nearly as empty as Diego's brain.
Oh, bullets, you're always leaving me. I should just start calling you Evelyn.
Not only do they
can't
us,
I need you to kill it. I'm out of ammo on both my guns.
Mark that one. Return to sender. No ammo. This is a bit of a pickle. Not a good pickle either.
All right,
One that's got
round
all floppy
survived.
in the brine.
Let's see what my prize is.
Yeah, back to spawn for that. To get to actually this tower.
I just realized that the round stuff is in the upper left corner, which isn't showing on here, on stream. I'm gonna die.
You need a moment like this to remember just how much you want not to die.
Ooh.
Need help bleeding out.
I'm trying to get to you.
Points.
Yeah, these things are moving way too quick.
You all die.
Yeah, yep. I just went down.
I swore to sell my life dearly. You monster haven't paid enough yet.
Not so much for the wonder weapon. There's a couple other people just hanging out, chilling. Best trip.
I always have my shot.
I'll get you back. I'll get you back.
Okay, is there any mangle that dropped a key? That's a better key. I'm gonna use this instead.
An obvious show of force. They cannot stand against you, Shotguns. You could have given up 6 bullets ago. Full power. There had better not be more where you came from.
No.
You're sending you back to there.
Fuck you. Yeah. Alright, you're alive.
Oh, I respawned with my weapon. That's neat.
A new test of strength and skill.
No.
Such power from an arachnid. Some naughty crawly's gotten into the pimaletarian,
Oh,
hasn't he?
shit, that came in handy.
He did.
Good.
Ah, finally, a familiar face. Wait, that's not my mum-in-law.
Oh, one of my perks just came in handy, like, fucking, oh my god. Crazy. Oh, wait, I'm like, oh, perfect, I'm going to the right tower.
I got a big old ugly fucker on me. That's kind of being electrocuted.
9 stone of bone and gristle here.
Where you at? Oh, I guess I'm coming. Popping a profit sharing too.
Not worse. I do not see why the others
See me angry. This is the last thing you will ever see.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I was oh well, it wasn't bad. I was trying to do that Easter egg. Alright, I gotta go to the restroom anyway, so that gives me time.
While I wait for the cooldown, I'm going to swing up and head towards Peck. Any weapon predictions? That's gonna come into BO7?
Meh.
I'm having fun, can you tell?
Just a little bit. Okay.
I have to be up in 7 hours. I don't want to be. I still gotta eat some food too. This is fucked up. Fire bodies. Yeah, I'm gonna have to finish up stream. We'll have to run. We'll have to run that again soon. Yeah, I was looking at the time. I'm like, what the fuck?
Time flies.
Alright, let's see if there's anyone I can raid out to. He's still got the same style, so cringe. Need to unfollow him.
Switching to my phone, give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'm gonna raid out to Nintendezi. Give him a little bit of love. Alright. Kill that background. Aye. There we go. I really need to get my mouse mat set up back on here. But as I close up, stay out of trouble, friends, because I already caused enough as is, and I'm not exactly causing trouble today, but I'm gonna be busy for most of the day. Yeah, it's good seeing you, Carlos. But I will be back hopefully during nightside, and then sometime during my days off this weekend, get that RAM ordered, get it installed, get the computer done up and done out. And yeah. And the biggest thing, as always, I say this every night and it still stands the same, is that you matter.